Well, hey guys, just wanted to circle back and do a standalone video slash update slash review for Quantum Club. This is a platform that is in pre-launch right now. Not scheduled to launch, I believe, until the end of January, perhaps beginning of February. So that gives us about a month to build our teams and things like that until they officially launch. So if you like to get into things brand new, super early, you're not going to get in any earlier than this, guys. It's again, super early right now. And again, there's nothing, it's not going to cost you anything to create an account. So again, totally free. You can create an account. There's nothing to purchase, nothing to buy, as far as, activating your account or anything like that. So again, you can lock your position in the power line. If you're familiar with power line models, first come, first serve. As you come in, people who come in after you, they're going to fall up underneath you somewhere. And there's also a forced matrix. So we'll cover that here in a second. But yeah, it's definitely to your benefit for you to create an account because people are joining this thing like mad. I think there's 17,500 people that have already pre-registered. And I think their goal is to have well over 100,000 people registered by the time they launch. So again, still very early, I mean, still early time. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Of course, wanted to remind you guys that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. You are going to get into Quantum Club or anything we talk about, do your own research and due diligence. Only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel. You guys know the deal, right? So let's go ahead and dive right in. Let me hit you with a couple of bullet points real quick. As I mentioned before, they've already surpassed 17,000 people pre-registered. And again, their goal is to have well over six figures registered by the time they launch. The launch, as I mentioned before, is projected for the end of January. And there is a power line. So if you're familiar with how power lines work, now again, the details of the compensation plan we don't have yet, but just get positioned because again, how this power line works or how a power line works is as people come in after you, regardless of who brought them in, they could potentially fall up underneath you. But in addition to the power line, there's also a forced matrix. And if you're familiar with comp plans and how network marketing works with a forced matrix, again, positioning is key because again, you can get spillover from people joining that you have nothing to do with, depending on how you're positioned in the matrix. So just for those two reasons alone, you definitely want to start earlier, get in early, create an account, get positioned. But if you are purely passive, if you don't want to refer anyone, if you don't want to build a team, you don't like network marketing, again, it's going to probably benefit you to get positioned in the power line in the matrix. But there's also going to be a product where you can create passive income with. Now, what are the details for that? Again, we don't have all the details. There are some details that are given in the Zoom, in the replay that you can watch in the back office. I don't know what I can and cannot say, so I'm not gonna, spill the beans here. Because again, there is an NDA that we sign when we create an account. And again, I'm not familiar with, what I can and cannot say. I'd rather leave it to them because again, they have a strategy for unrolling that information. They have a strategy for launching, and I'd rather let them do that than me kind of letting the hat out of the bag. But I will say that there is a passive income product here if you desire to not tell anybody, right? If you don't want to build a team. Of course, building a team is always going to be to your benefit because again, you can tap into the compensation plan. Um, but again, you don't have to. Uh, as far as people behind the platform, this is Dave. As I mentioned before, in my initial introduction, right? I talked about this a little bit in a video where I was giving a bunch of platform updates. He's someone that's been in this space now for a long time. I actually was introduced to Dave back in 2009, I believe, 2008, 2009. So it could have been 2008. He was actually my sponsor, right? I joined him in an affiliate marketing program, not in the crypto space, right? Because back in 2008, 2009, it's not like how it is right now. So this was more in the traditional affiliate marketing space, made a ton of money over there. He just, he definitely knew what he was doing. And eventually he started his own deal, got involved with him there. He was my sponsor, and we made a killing in that deal. I'm not gonna name that here because again, that's the topic of another video. But we made an enormous amount of income in that deal. And again, this was not in the crypto space. This was in the affiliate marketing slash information educational package niche, I guess you can call it. And yeah, he's someone that I'm very familiar with. So he knows how to roll out platforms. He knows how to launch deals. He's very, he knows how to do all that stuff. Okay. So again, I'll let him and his team kind of roll everything out. My thing is, I always weigh out risk reward because again, what's the risk for getting in right now? Nothing. There's nothing. You can just create an account, right? And get positioned in the power line, get positioned in the matrix. As people come, as people join after you, whether you bring them in or not, you could potentially benefit from that. I'm not going to sit here and say you're going to make $1 million from just getting positioned, and then people are going to join up underneath you. Um, you're going to have to do some work if you want to really tap into the compensation plan. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be some type of benefit for coming in because again, it is a power line and it is a matrix. Again, we don't have all the details of the comp plan just yet, but get positioned, right? So risk versus reward, something I always weigh out. There's no risk, but what's the reward? You could have tons and tons of people fall up underneath you that you had nothing to do with, right? Again, it's a no-brainer. Just create an account. Um, 30 days from now when they're ready to launch, you can sit there and say, well, you know what, this is not for me. I'm not going to move forward. No harm, no foul. You didn't do anything anyway. You didn't put a penny in. But the flip side of that is you can regret because why? Because you can say, you know what, this looks great. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to go ahead and get started. But then you didn't pull the trigger and create an account. And now you create an account 30 days later. Now you're at the bottom of those 100,000 pre-registered people, right? Instead of coming in and some of those people could have fell up underneath you, right? So again, it's a no-brainer to me, right? Risk versus reward. Just get in. Okay. Here, if I go into the back office, what you want to do when you sign up, you want to go here to this quick start, click on this button, go through those steps, right? Very simple to do that. And then what I would encourage you to do is go down here, click this button right here, listen to the recording of the Zoom. Okay, this one right here. There's a Zoom here from a couple of days ago, like a week ago. And some of it is on marketing, on Facebook recruiting, Facebook marketing, that sort of thing. But then there is information that they give out on a little bit on the product, that sort of thing. You can watch, watch that, get a better idea. So yeah, just wanted to, put you on, give you a heads up on this. Again, this one here, um, super viral right now. I mean, super viral. Think about that. There's over almost 18,000 people registered. And it's only a couple of days old, right? It hasn't even launched yet. I mean, you're getting in super duper early. So yeah, check this out. I will leave a link down below for you to create your account. This is something we're excited about. We're going to be talking about this as we move forward, as we get more details and intel and that sort of thing. We're going to be letting people know about it inside of our Telegram. So make sure you join our Telegram. Obviously, we'll make videos and that sort of thing. But again, if you get into our Telegram, a lot of times I'll do a lot of micro updates in there. If I can't get in front of a computer, a lot of times I'll be posting in there. So join our Telegram. So you're in the loop with everything that we're going to be talking about when it comes to the Quantum Club. Okay. All right, guys. So check this out. I will leave a link and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.